Hello, Tere.
Tere.
In Baltic Film Competition, we have Estonian film Fränk and debutant filmmaker Tõnis Pill. And Tõnis, you were assistant director on 3 Estonian films which were screened here and there in Baltic competition, Truth and Justice, then Kalev, basketball film, and last year Lioness. And probably you took something from these directors' experience to start your career as a director.
In some way, you can say that. I think when I do assistant director work, then what I get from that is just a lot of experience of how to be more efficient on set, which means just to be, you get more for less, let's say, and try to learn from the other directors' mistakes. And of course, when they have some special tricks they use on set, I try to install it in myself as well. So I'm actually, although it takes a lot of time doing first AD work, it gives back a lot for your own movies.
And you invited Laura, writer of your 2 shorts, to co-write this story. How you work together with Laura on the script of Fränk?
Yes, we worked. We started pretty early, already 2018 or something. So a while back, and we had like really long meetings and like times of hardship when we didn't know what to do with the story because the story evolved so much from. It was a totally different genre when like we started, and I don't know. Working with Laura is fun and easy and good, and would like to work with her again.
And who is Fränk to you, Tõnis?
Fränk is for me. He and in the movie he is an angel who the divine character who brings this. Broken boy out of the hole, so to say.
And Oscar, who plays Tõnis, it's basically his bigger role. He had some small appearances in two of me last year in Baltic in First Feature competition, but basically you gave him a big role for the first time.
Yes, we. It was a really hard thing to find this character because we also used a lot of makeup in him, and it was just a question how much will the actor's face play at all. But it was what Oscar had that a lot of actors don't have is a really beautiful big smile, and this was essential for the Fränk character to have because he is like this really happy person, and that's the main thing that attracted him to me. And of course we did some rehearsals and stuff, and it pretty soon became clear that he is the correct person for this role.
And how did you find Derek, who is outstanding in Fränk? And his obviously we have to say it's his big debut, despite this small appearances in previous films.
Yes, Derek we found with quite standard casting, I guess. We had like 500 boys or something who came to our production office, and we did some experiments with them, just did some acting things and improvisation things, and just kind of gave them a big difficult roller coaster of assignments to kind of find this person. And of course it helped that in the script this character Paul is written as a boy with the look of a wolf, so he kind of gave this look as well. So that's why we took him, and he is spectacular.
Yeah, I agree. And I just had a Q&A with Canadian filmmaker Eric Follis, and it's about open relationships, and this family has 2 girls, and audience asked a question to director, how you explained girls' parents what about context of the film. Fränk is also not an easy film, probably not for kids, and I assume you had to several talks with parents of Derek.
Well, yes, we of course this has pretty hard topics and difficult stuff in it. We sent before we even started to confirm Derek. We sent the whole script and the parent, and we sent the whole script to all of the child actors, so the parents can read it and really think that should we allow this, because it has like drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes and so on, and which they didn't really do. Of the cigarettes thing they had to do in some way, but it was non-nicotine and this theater smokes. But and of course nobody gave us much pushback. It was mostly talking to just the actors about the difficult stuff and how do they connect and how do they understand why these things happen. If they don't understand, then we of course try to explain as much as we can.
And our kids, when they met, you had rehearsals with our gang of kids?
Yes, basically all scenes in the movie which have like even maybe one word of dialogue, we did a rehearsal. And especially with the boy scenes, because we have 9 boys, we have long scenes and a lot of dialogue and a lot of things happening. Then all of those scenes we rehearsed beforehand, but during the rehearsals we also found a lot of improvisational stuff which we also put in the script then. And of course on set there was a lot of dialogue gems that came out from the boys themselves, who like just got some ideas on set, and as much as possible we used them in the final cut.
Yeah, I also heard previously from directors who work with children that they usually uncontrollable, but they can bring some miracles which you don't expect.
Yes, it was they are uncontrollable in a sense. We actually embraced it in a way that they on set it was often chaos because they are high on sugar. They drink Coca-Cola and eat snacks, and they are kind of away from parents, and they are allowed to say nasty words and do bad stuff, so they kind of like get really energized. But we obviously didn't want to lose that energy, so we often just let it kind of keep it like that. And if times, then we kind of got this bond between us. We respected each other, so even when moments that we didn't hear each other's thoughts anymore, they were so loud, and it was okay to just yell to them, "Boys, shut up, we're thinking." And then they understood. It was just mutual respect, and then we continued. So everybody was happy, I think.
And did you had any psychologist or coach on the set?
On the set, we did not have. We had some before the actual shooting began. We had some talks with some professionals, and a little bit after the thing as well, just to prepare them also for the media thing and whatever. But we didn't have any specific acting coach or psychologist on set.
Yeah, and I think you proved as a director who can really work with actors very well.
I would be glad to think so. Yes.
And then, of course, in a supporting role, you had an experienced popular actor, Mart Pius, who connects both Estonian film and Baltic competition, and you gave different role to him as in New Money. How he came to the set and found bond with especially with Derek.
Well, with him we also talked a lot about the script, and also I inserted some of his ideas when he had something really good, and of course we did with him also rehearsals. So Derek and Märt already kind of connected there. And what the good thing is about when you have like a child actor and they work together with professional grown-up actors is that if you have enough rehearsals, they eventually kind of start learning or taking something from the other actors, and you can see the child actors getting better with each rehearsal. Yeah.
And it's your debut, but also it's a debut for cinematographer Peter, where he came from.
Yes, Peter is he is my course mate from BFM, Baltic Film Media School, and he originally is from Hungary. He came to Estonia to learn film school and learn in the film school. He learned the language, and basically we did many movies in school, and it was kind of felt a logical choice, and he is a really fantastic DOP, and I think I made a really good choice with him.
Did you try to leave any camera to children, to kids, to for them to not to see a camera? Some directors I know, they leave camera for children. They play with a camera, maybe they shoot something, and then it's easy on the set.
That's a good point, because if the children usually see this big camera with a lot of wires and big lenses, and it's kind of intimidating. But we had also a test shoot, so they got used to it. We couldn't hide it that much because we had like wide lenses. We were often really close to the actors as well. So I don't know. They kind of got used to it. It took a couple of days for them to not look in the lens, because that's something you just are not used to, and as a regular person as well, when you kind of want to look in the lens, but that we kind of got out, so it was much easier than expected.
But in the story there are plenty of violent events, moments, unpleasant, and especially behavior of kids. Did you take any things from real life or real experience?
Yes, a lot of
accidents.
Well, this is a lot of this movie is has come from experiences that I have had in my childhood. Not only what happened to me, but a lot of my peers, my classmates, my friends, and a lot of lessons I've learned is put in this movie. People who have grown up with me in my hometown, if they see this movie, they will probably see a lot of familiar stuff, which for most people is just a scene, but for some people it's something more.
Why I'm asking, because very recently in Lithuania, in Vilnius, we had a publicized event about children, maybe a bit not that young. They behaved very violently on the street using social media, and some social media channel where they even got money. They were paid for acting very violent in public, doing nasty stuff, and some kids are enjoying this, and parents, when they say that I have a very good kid at home.
Yes, it is very surprising for many parents that what their kids are capable of, and we have pretty. This movie was really popular in Estonia, so we had a lot of feedback from parents as well, and some parents get it. Yes, that I can see my child in some sense there, but some parents they say it's totally unbelievable. It's not possible that these children in this movie are doing anything logical. Kids don't drink, kids don't smoke. So that's for a lot of people. This is a surprise.
Yeah, so this is similar in Estonia, like in any other country, but parents simply don't see what happens with their kids when they go to the street.
Yeah, it's a totally different character, and we also already the actors we had, the child actors, on set they are a really specific character, and when we saw the parents come, then they calmed down and cut the back straight, and then it was a bit different. So,
And Tõnis, you mentioned that film was already screened in Estonia. Do you know? Do you follow how many spectators film gained by this time?
This is, I think the official number at the moment is 112,000, something like that.
And it's most popular film in box office in Estonia for this year.
This year, yes, Estonian movie, but foreign movies have gone through it. Yeah,
very good result.
Yes, we are very happy.
And we are happy to have to show Fränk to more maybe international audience, but there are still Estonian audience who haven't seen it. This is also a big surprise.
Yes, but it's like, I don't know. You watch what you want to watch, and that's it.
Yeah, we, as always, over time, but I really wish to ask about your experience and memories on a Tenet set. I know that you had this unique opportunity to work on Tenet set. Did you see at least Christopher Nolan, or you were somewhere behind?
No, we were pretty close to, I was not buddies with him, and but we worked on the same set, and I maybe bumped together at one point, but I don't know. Tenet was a really challenging project, of course, like for Estonians, because it's the scale is so big. If Estonian movie is like crew is like 50 people, if you're shooting, then this crew was often 600 people or more. And it was really challenging, but we learned a lot, and I think the whole Estonian film professionals who worked on that set learned a lot and evolved into something more bigger, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you, Tõnis.
Thank you.
Good luck in Baltic Film Competition with Fränk, and we will meet tomorrow on November 17th. For everyone who still did not see Fränk in Black Nights Film Festival.
Great. Thank you. See you there.